try to shoot him. So we're back from our moose hunt. A 2-3 year long waiting to do this. COVID put a wrench in it last year. We did everything we could, everything we were supposed to do to get in this year. Finally opened, vaccinated, negative COVID tests, passports, all that stuff. Finally got it, got everything packed, had it up, and to say it was a success is an understatement. We went 4 for 4. It was awesome. It was a great trip. A moose hunt is something I always wanted to do, but I guess it always in the back burner in your mind. But Tim went on a couple, so we set this one up, and I'm glad we did. And it just proves to me that you always say like, oh, someday I want to do that, someday I want to do this, but just make up your mind and do it. Just do it, because time runs out and you get older, and it was just an amazing hunt. It was awesome, beautiful country, and it was an adventure. Just getting into camp alone was fun. It was just awesome, you know. And it's just this untouched wilderness. We're 2,000 miles from home, and in the middle of nowhere. There's miles and miles of nothing. So it was, even if we wouldn't have gotten the moose, I think it still would have been a great trip. Just the adventure of it alone. So yeah, I went with my cousin Sean, my brother-in-law Tim, and our buddy Adam. Good group of guys. Everybody was willing to do the work. It was we all had to help out with everything, from getting into camp to getting the moose out, because they're just such big animals. I've hunted elk, and these just seem so much bigger. It's crazy. So like I said, we were successful, 4 for 4. It was amazing. This is our Canadian moose hunt.
Let's start it.
Yeah, give us a push. There you go. Thanks. We got her from here. Doing our long-awaited moose trip. 2 years in the making. Last year, COVID put an end to that, so we're doing it. It's September 30th. We just left, packed up. We're vaccinated. We're COVID negative tests. We have our passports, documentation for guns, everything you need to cross the border, so we should be alright. But we have about a 13-hour drive from the border. Yeah. We'll cross tomorrow morning sometime, and then head north another 20 hours. So should be an adventure. Looking forward to it. Alright, that's it. Sunday morning, pack-in day. Stayed in a little town close to here last night. Not much going on there. Now we're hooking up the trailer, gonna drive down to the river, load everything on little boats to cross the river and head in. We just did some grocery shopping, which was not cheap. Those things are a little expensive here right now. Yeah, hey. Adam's turned into a Canadian. Got her, hey. So now it's going to be an all-day thing. I think of packing in because we have a few things in the trailer.
Lots
of things. Yeah. He's full. And the truck's full. Should be interesting. Hey, Canada, you're here. Yeah, he's like, who is that guy? I hear a lot of dogs already, though.
This must have just happened. That windstorm.
Maybe go on. Yeah. Stay up here. Yeah. Yeah. He's been just going right through like nothing. Oh. There it is. Clear for now. So we stopped at that first cabin to have a little lunch and regroup, and then left in pairs to hunt our way in. Adam and Tim left with one guide. We waited an hour and left with the other guide. And then we kind of met up at that, after we had to cross all that swampy stuff in that beaver dam because we needed help winching each other out and pushing and pulling. And but then after we crossed all that, then it was kind of smooth sailing. We had another 10 miles or so. I think it was about 17 miles in. We got to camp. Tim and Adam were already ahead of us. They had a lot of stuff unpacked. Sean and I got there, unpacked, and then it was time to go. We were gonna go hunting, and I was kind of flushed. I'm like, I just got here. I didn't know what to do. So we grabbed some stuff. We head out. Tim and Adam went one way with Taz, and we went with Sean the other way. Really windy. Got into a spot and set up, waited, and Sean and I didn't know what to expect. And the guide Sean started calling, and then things happened fast. Right there. It's right there. I just saw him. Right there. Right here. Should I shoot him? Should I shoot him? Holy! Oh! I thought I heard something over there.
I could hear it coming too. I thought I did too, but
Oh my God!
fucking A.
Oh shit!
He's a nice one.
There.
He is.
That's a beautiful one. It's unbelievable.
I thought I heard a couple grunts,
Yeah,
earlier.
I did too.
and then, but in the wind, I was kind of listening.
Did that just really happen?
It's a nice one too. It's great.
I saw black going. I'm like, fuck.
I
the
couldn't
orange
see the
birds
black.
coming.
I seen black.
Holy shit! Should I shoot him?
Yeah, give him another one.
Shit, he's big.
He should be dead on his feet.
He's laying. I think he's leaning against this tree. Yeah, he's going down.
Holy shit!
Well, it's just running out of his nose.
I probably shot him in the face. I couldn't quite see, but 10 yards.
Just give him a
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There he goes. I guess I just shot a moose. 10 minutes over or 15 minutes? I don't know.
Unbelievable.
The end too.
Oh my God. He must have been close, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Come right to us.
Yeah. That's the way it's supposed to work.
Oh my God.
Look at the amount of blood in it.
Holy shit. Oh my God. He didn't look that big laying from over there.
No, because the grass, oh, what's in this high grass?
Volume's going. Yeah. So we just got into camp. Hunted on the way in here and there. Went through some mud holes and unpacked quick, and we had a couple hours to get out here. And so Tim and Adam went with Taz one way and we went this way, and what was it called?
Started calling at 20 after.
Minutes, yeah, 20. It's like 20 minutes maybe. Pretty windy, so we're like, well, I don't know how far the calls can get out, but we thought we heard a couple snaps over there, and sure enough, here comes this big black moose, 25 yards, and he was 10 yards from us, looking at us. Shot him right in the chest, and he went down. Unbelievable. I cannot believe this happened. I don't know, what do you think? 40 inches maybe? I don't know.
It's close.
Somewhere in there?
Yeah,
Never thought
very,
it.
very nice.
Unbelievable. Now we gotta get him out.
Yeah,
Somehow.
now the work begins. Big animal.
Unreal. So that was my moose hunt. I'm still in shock, I think, and awe that it happened. It happened like that so fast, and to shoot a nice one, it's crazy. So after that we gutted it, skinned it. We're gonna leave it for the night. So it was dark when we were finishing up, and the other guys got back to camp, and our guide Sean had run back to get some stuff, and so he told Herb, the old guy sitting there at the camp, and he told the guys when they came back, they got one, and so they came running out by us too, and celebrating, high fives and all that. It was a great way to start the trip, I guess you'd say. So our confidence was high, and left it for the night, and the plans were to get it in the morning. So the next morning we got up, had breakfast, wait till it gets light to head out, and we all had the four-wheelers running, warming up, and me and Sean were gonna go hunt with our guide Sean somewhere for a few hours and then get my moose out, and then Adam and Tim were gonna go with Taz again. And so those three take off, and they get to the entrance of the yard there, and I see them all stop, jump off their four-wheelers, and glassing and looking. I see Adam's guns up, and I just said, no way, I think they see a moose. All right, it's our first morning. Adam's ready. Got one bull yesterday. It's a beautiful morning. We're gonna head out and get some more and finish getting the bull out later on. So as you can see, it happened fast. It was literally seconds after I was just talking with Adam in the yard there. They pulled out, and there was a bull standing there, and I guess started going away from him. Adam jumped off, ran into the bush. Taz, the guide, started calling, actually stopped it and turned it, and it kind of started coming back towards him. Adam shot it 3 times, hit him all 3 times, and knocked him over. Of course, you know, I had my cameras put away, so I took off running, but I got there too late. So we all just meet back at the four-wheelers there and high-fiving, and can't believe it. Barely started hunting and we got 2 bulls down, and so we hooked onto it and drug it away from camp because we didn't want to gut it right next to camp and skin it with the just gonna attract, I don't know, bears and wolves. There's wolf tracks all over the place and birds, so just got it away from camp. And then so yeah, here we are, barely started hunting and we had 2 bulls down. It's crazy. We had a feeling it was going to be a good trip, and it's turning out to be pretty good. This will be easy pack, huh? There's holes all over them.
Yeah.
Tell the story. Oh, got one. Here he is. No monster, but we got one. So just leaving camp. He was right outside of camp. So
Unbelievable.
yeah, I'm speechless.
I know.
I don't even know what to say. So huge fucking
Been a
animal.
tough hunt so far.
Huge animal. Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
So, unbelievable.
Jesus. Unreal. So yeah, this is a special hunt for Adam. He lost his dad the Saturday before we left. So the family decided that Adam will go on this hunt because that's what his dad lived for, and he looked forward to this hunt probably more than we did. After I seen him the week before, and it's all he talked about and loved it. And he's getting older and he physically couldn't do this stuff anymore, so he loved to see Adam enjoying all this. So they said, no, you're going. Otherwise, there'll be lightning bolts coming down if you don't go. So they held everything off till we got back. But he did get cremated, so Adam had ashes with. And kind of gives me chills thinking about this, because Adam told me after he shot the bull, he Sunday night was such a... we were kind of in a rush to get out there, he didn't take him with. So just before I did the video with Adam in the yard there, before he shot his bull, he had gone into the cabin and got the vial of ashes, put it in his pocket, jumped on his four-wheeler, and took off and got to the end of the camp there, and there was a bull standing there. So I'm not superstitious or big religious that way, but I do believe he was there with us on this trip, and it couldn't have been more perfect for Adam. So that's Monday. After that, Sean went hunting and with Tim, and Taz, me, and Adam spent the rest of the day getting both our moose out. Sean passed up a moose, smaller one. He wasn't sure. That about midday or so. And then Tuesday, nothing really happened. We hunted all day, but no action. Wednesday, woke up and it was a little bit of snow on the ground, and it was foggy, and then it started snowing and snowing pretty hard. So enough where it covered the whole ground. It was pretty cool. Sean and I didn't have any action. Tim and Adam and Taz came into a clear cut, and as they're driving in, there's a big bull moose standing in front of them. But by the time you get up the four-wheelers and get your gun out and everything and get up, he had took off. He stopped him, but he was 300 plus yards, freehand, out of breath. It wasn't a good shot. So they spent the rest of the day in the clear cut.
There he goes.
Saw a cow and a calf, I think, and then later at night, just before evening, before dark, they had a bull come out about 1,000 yards out. Tim made a sneak on it from brush pile to brush pile and got up on one and got it within 200 yards. Finally had a shot, hit him, shot 2 more times that was running off, and he knocked her down. So Sean and I were already back at camp, but we got pleasantly surprised when they got back.
Got a fucking moose. What do you think?
For 2, baby. For 2. Don't mess around. Oh no, you don't.
God, this is fucking huge, man.
That's huge, man. He's such a good sized body, dude.
Driving out, we're on our way back to camp, making our victory lap after Tim shot his moose. Best feeling in the world. Heading back to camp. Tell the boys we killed one.
There.
Yeah, let's go tell those pansies that they're back already, that we just killed one.
Gotta be out in the woods to shoot one. I don't know.
Yeah, they're back at camp already. Let's go tell them. Yeah, I'm sure they're probably taking a nap. They probably came back in at like 2 in the afternoon and been sleeping ever since.
Too cold.
Oh, it's snowing.
I saw them moving around here.
Yeah, was he sleeping? You got any clothes on? Got it fucking locked. He's got it locked.
Get one?
No, just changing.
You didn't get anything?
You?
You been sleeping this whole time?
Just woke up. What is that?
It's a moose heart.
From what?
Fucking
Fucking
You
moose.
got one?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Fucking A.
You serious?
You should probably put some clothes on.
Are you gonna go get her now? What's going on?
We got her out taken care of.
For real?
Yeah.
What? I heard you guys had one today or something, and they came back or what?
I don't know.
I don't
some
know if it's
later,
even the
I'm
same
like,
one.
There's a fucking moose way out there.
In that clear cut?
Yeah, like, I don't know, 1,000 yards away or something. It was a long ways away.
Sean don't care.
The 1,000-yard shot?
Well, I'll send them.
Again.
Huh?
Huh?
That's what I was doing too, washing up.
Yeah, Sean don't have any pants on. Jesus
Got one.
Christ, Sean, put some pants on.
Moose heart. Moose heart.
Nice. Awesome. What are you filming me?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, Brian's,
Just tonight?
Brian's not bashful.
Huh? So tell me the story.
So tell us the story,
So
Tim.
then you close the distance. Let me get some clothes on. You close the distance.
The old guys, see, they come back early and they just fucking lay in bed.
We
and-
just got back.
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah,
see anything?
just got back.
So we're gonna go hunt this morning and then get that moose out. Which everybody's excited. It was a late night last night. We're getting a little late start, but as you can imagine, we got 3 out of 4 moose, which is crazy. I mean, you don't see, it's not like deer hunting. You don't see like deer all day long or moose all day long. The only moose I saw so far was the one I shot. And that's pretty normal. I mean, I was prepared to not see a moose the whole week. They're few and far between, but when you see them, it's unreal. And we've been blessed. It's been amazing. So it's a beautiful morning, real calm. Sun's starting to come up. But we're gonna go get this moose. We're gonna shoot a moose, and then we're gonna go get the moose. It's awesome. So Sean and I sat all morning in the same clear cut that Tim got his moose the night before. We were on the other end because like this clear cut's a mile long, and they went in and got the moose out. We went back that afternoon, sat the same area where Tim got his moose, and we sat there all night. Ended up seeing some moose come out of the beaver pond, the swamp down below, and we couldn't make out any horns though. They're in some thick stuff. It looked like a cow and a calf at first, and they disappeared. Then I seen 2 more, but they looked like they're about the same size. They looked dark. They could have swore one was a bull, but if it was, it didn't have much for horns, and so we never got a shot. And that was our Thursday night. So then all we had left was Friday morning, our last day to hunt. So it's Friday. We're taking a load out. It's gonna be a half a day or 3/4 of a day process to get all the meat out, half our stuff. Sean went out with Daz to try and get one more moose. There's a pretty good chance. So little did I know that just about the time I was doing that last video clip of us getting ready to go, Sean is about 5 miles away and this is happening.
Are those sticks in your way, Sean? Sean, are those sticks in your way? Are those sticks in your way? Just wait for him to turn.
Front shoulder, Sean. Front shoulder, get him.
So yeah, we're just about ready to leave to take the load of meat out, and you could faintly hear this ATV, four-wheeler, whatever, long ways away, coming. It was loud, coming fast, and we're like, maybe it's Sean, ha ha ha. And so we're like, well, let's wait. And sounded like a UTV, got closer and closer and closer, and you don't hear much up there, so it was kind of like, all of a sudden, right around the corner, he comes with his fist in the air, pumping, and we all were jumping around, freaking out, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So that was the end of our fairy tale moose hunt, I guess. We all were successful. And so on the way out, we stopped by Sean's moose because it was on the way we were going. Got him gutted and skinned, and then spent the rest of the day taking a load of meat out and then coming back. And then we got his moose coming back out and coming back into camp, brought it back to camp, and it was just something else.
Video? You got a video on your phone?
Yeah. Like $1,000 video though, probably. I hate to tell you though. Fucking shit don't come cheap.
Oh, look at that rack, yeah.
Did her again, huh?
He's like,
Yeah, he's got all kinds of...
like his shovels would have been something else because like he's splitting at the base, you know.
Yeah.
I've never seen them split at the base like that. And then the main beam, like the main blood vessel, usually on a bigger moose, like between the paddles and the shovels, he'll develop like, that's where his wide point will be like this, and then his paddles and then his shovels. But he's a trophy.
Or will your camera get up?
Put her there. Yeah, and then you could screenshot it. I'm gonna get Grandpa to get a picture of all of us with.
Bottomless pit. Why'd you do this to me, Sean? Why did you do it?
Sloppy.